Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a post-fight show for UFC Fight Night. Whittaker versus Till, middleweight clash of the ages, and it was a good technical striking match, main event. So this is a post-fight rundown of the main card with my final thoughts. As always, so to kick off the main card in the welterweight division, we had Khamzat Chimaev versus Rise McKee. Khamzat won by first round TKO punches. This guy is the future, and yeah, he is just a rising superstar, and he's finishing fights, and it's gonna be hard to stop him. But I think if anyone could stop him, it's Usman right now. Um, which he's the champ, obviously. So obviously, it would be a good matchup. But yeah, he's a few fights away from a title shot. So we'll give it time. But at the rate he's moving, within a year, he'll probably have a title shot. Um, Anyways, then also in the welterweight division, we had Alex Oliveira versus Peter Sabota. This one got right as well. Yeah, I had Khamzat winning on my pre-fight, and then I had Alex winning on my pre-fight as well. So decision unanimous. I think I said there was gonna be a finish on the pre-fight, but this was a good technical striking match, and Alex looked great. He outpointed him, and he won unanimous decision. I think there was one close round for Peter in this fight, but other than that, it was pretty much dominant for Alex Oliveira, and good job against a great European striker in Peter Sabota. Then in the light heavyweight division, we had Paul Craig versus Godzurmurad Antigulov, and this was submission triangle choke, round one. Paul Craig is just he is a submission guy, and him getting it done this early on with the submission was a bit shocking, because I feel like I'm used to seeing him getting those submissions a little later in the fight. But yeah, good win for Paul Craig, and I think Paul Craig could be fighting top 15 before you know it, and test the waters there. Then in the women's strawweight division, we had Carla Esparza versus Marina Rodriguez, and these are two top contenders in the strawweight division. Carla Esparza being the former UFC strawweight champ. Yeah, this one I got right on my pre-fight show. So yeah, Marina Rodriguez was going, I believe, undefeated going to this fight, and Carla Esparza just squeaked out that win with the takedowns and the ground control. Marina had like almost no takedown defense in this fight. It was a good win for Carla Esparza, but it was still tough because there were strikes landing from the bottom for Marina, and then also she landed some great strikes in stand-up. But Carla Esparza deserved this win and got it win justly. Then in the heavyweight division, we had Fabricio Verdum, former UFC heavyweight champ, going up against Alexander Gustafsson, former UFC light heavyweight contender. And yeah, Fabricio Verdum shocked me. I got this one wrong. I thought Gustafsson would stuff any ground attack and just keep it standing and knock him out fairly quick. But yeah, Verdum just, I believe it was a single leg he shot for, and he wouldn't let go of that single leg until he got the takedown, and he eventually got dominant position over Alexander. And once he took his back, you knew this fight was going to be over fairly quick, and sure enough it was. And it was submission, armbar. Verdum transitioned good in the grappling to sink in that armbar, and that armbar he sunk in, that was high level jiu-jitsu there. That was not amateur jiu-jitsu. That was showing his rock solid black belt in jiu-jitsu, world-class jiu-jitsu skills. Then in the light heavyweight division, we had the trilogy fight, the third and final fight, with Mauricio Shogun Rua versus Little Nog Antonio Rogério Nogueira. And Mauricio Shogun won by split decision. I think Shogun, I think he won unanimous decision 30-27, but it was a close fight for all 3 rounds for the most part. I feel like there's good shots landed on both, but Shogun landed the more impressive strikes per round and just looked good. But yeah, nonetheless, this fight pretty much stayed standing, and it was split decision win for Shogun, and the right guy won this fight, and Shogun is looking good as of late. Then in the middleweight division, in the main event, we had Robert Whittaker, former UFC middleweight champ, going up against Darren Till. Darren Till, former welterweight title challenger, and Robert Whittaker did his thing, Ultimate Fighter winner, and yeah, Robert Whittaker is the real deal at middleweight, and I think basically he either gets a title shot at this point, another shot at his belt, or he gets a top contender fight after something like this. I mean, he showed once again he can go for 5 rounds and pretty much dominate all 5 rounds, and you know, as long as he can stay alive against Israel, he has a chance in a rematch. So there you go. That wraps up the post-fight show. Stay tuned for my pre-fight show for Brunson versus Shabazian. And until then, see ya.